Hello traders, the title of the video is Elliott with trading stories, telling one more time with trading stories. So there is a story in the financial market talking about Elliott with trading stories, and you want to know, okay, that one of those stories, right? And the reason why I titled it like this, so you also know there's something going on all the time in the financial market. Is a replay after replay after replay and after replay. And Elliott with traders know that. I wonder whether you already know that story or not. Let me know in the comment section. But one of those stories that usually we see a surge in trading volume. You see here, quite a significant surge in trading volume, well above a trading volume, we create the first wave. Do you know that story? So the average trading volume was in the zone of 29 million. Then when it shoot up to 84 million, almost to 140 millions. So from 29 million share on the monthly chart, it shoot up big time. All right, here it is. So even 139 million share. Usually, that a surge in trading volume will create the first wave. Here it is. And then we have a pullback following the second wave. And also the story says that at the end of the second wave, very often, not always, things can be a little bit different. We are talking about human beings. It's not exactly always the same thing, but sometimes the replay will take place exactly the same thing. So people say before, and then it just replays itself over and over. This is exactly what has happened here. At the end of the second wave, we see another surge. End of the second wave. And now we have again another surge. Can you see that? Above average to the volume. So there was a pile out. Those are the first buyers creating the first wave. And the second wave, or at the end of the second wave, there will be more buyers. So the smart money are here. Smart technical traders, join them here. These are Elliott with traders here. But the fundamental smart traders, smart money, hedge fund, enter here. They created the first wave. This is the signature of the first buyers. Now, Elliott with traders see it coming. They want to join the third wave. Telling you the story of Elliott with trading. During the third, fourth, and fifth wave, we usually see a steady trading volume. So the price, so we don't. So people say a lot. The mistake that a lot of trading volume traders make, they say, "Oh, the trading volume is going down, and the price is going up, and they should sell." No, that's not true. As long as the first buyer did not move, how do we know? They don't move. The price did not form a new lower lows. It's not forming lower lows, lower high. We know that they are staying put. So you will expect a surge at the beginning of the first wave or during the consolidation phase before the breakout for the first wave. You see a surge in trading volume, significant surge in trading volume, 5 times, 6 times the average trading volume. If the trend is going to remain in place for a long time. So since 2009, this has been going on 9 years now. This trend is still in place. Surge in trading volume, beginning of the first wave. Surge in trading volume, end of the second wave, usually you'll see that. And then steady average volume during the third, fourth, and the fifth wave. And then be careful. If the price pop out of that, you see, that preliminary pitchfork tool, all right, now you see still inside it, because the pitchfork tool determines the possible path that the price will take. Now, if it pop below for the resistance, which means if we enter a proper correction, and the smart money start coming out, what you will see very often, you will see another surge here. Something similar to this one or this one. And after that, after the fifth wave, or during the correction phase, you are likely to see another pop surge in trading volume. And that surge, very often, we are left as that those who were holding the trading phase are now coming out. And then the price will confirm it. Don't use the trading volume straight away to sell. Wait for confirmation, which means the price will start forming lower lows and lower high, lower lows, lower high. Here you see that surge in trading volume, and that one, the price was forming what? Higher lows, higher high. Breaking resistance, retesting prior high. We know that they didn't move. If we see another surge, and now we see lower lows, lower high, we know that a correction is now underway. And then the price will pull back probably to the sweet spot Fibonacci zone of the prior trend. All right? And then we may see another surge again. People will come to buy. Or when the correction is completed, the correction can be a simple correction or complex correction, WSY wave, a triangle, a flat correction, and so on. At the end of the corrective wave, if the market environment is still stretchable, people will come again, and then you see another surge, and another impulse wave will begin. The story also says that when we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on one time frame, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 become 1, which means the stock, okay, is in a bigger cycle. We only see a mini cycle so far. So a trending phase and a corrective phase can be a mini cycle of a bigger cycle. This is one of the story of the Elliott wave principle trading. A story that you should tell your children and your grandchildren from generation to generation. Those Elliott wave traders should know this story. This is exactly what is happening here for this stock, all right? Epic AMP, okay, all right? Belonging to the Ameriprise Financial Incorporated, all right, belonging to the financial services sector. All right. So I hope you like this story about Elliott with Ameriprise Financial Incorporated. You like the story about Elliott. So you may say, Joe, you show me only one example. Let me show you one more. Here it is. Okay, this is not what I'm looking for. Okay, hold on, please. So you can get. So now, will they play the same story here? So again, you see a surge in trading volume. Okay, average trading volume for AMD set 700 million share. Look, 3.1 billion share forming during the first wave session. You see now. So you see. This is the beginning of the first wave, surge in trading volume, end of the second wave, huge surge. Now, high probability that we may see what? Average steady volume, if the trend continues, because there is a resistance there, doesn't mean that the trend will definitely continue. If the trend continues, and this, the first barrier did not come out, and the fundamentals are solid, and the trend continues, we are likely to see a lighter trading volume during the third, fourth, and fifth wave. The third wave can be extended, fifth wave can be extended under a light trading volume, and the same story can happen again. Sometimes the replay is exactly the same. Sometimes the replay can be a little bit different. Things are not always the same. All right? So don't be surprised if the price is telling you a different story. Just play the music accordingly. So if the price is telling you 1 step forward, 2 step back, do exactly that. But if you change it, they say 3 steps forward, 1 step back, do exactly that. Don't keep doing 2 steps forward and 1 step back when the price is telling you 3 steps forward and 2 steps back. All right, you understand the story now. So I hope you will find this video so useful, and so you may know this. So some things happening constantly, quite often. You'll see that quite often. It's good to know. So when it's happening, you can take advantage of it. But you don't want to assume that definitely it's the same story again. But that same story can replay itself exactly as it was before, and it happened quite often. And as an Elliott wave trader, you want to understand that Elliott wave trading story, so you can also tell your children, your grandchildren, from generation to generation. This is about Elliott wave trading story, telling one more time wave trading story. Did I put you to bed with that story? Okay. I don't want to put you to bed. I want to keep you awake as an Elliott wave trader with this Elliott wave trading story. Do you have any interesting Elliott wave trading story or any technical trading story? Please let us know in the comment section. Or do you want us to talk about another Elliott wave trading story? Well, let us know. Put your suggestion in the comment section. As always, you have any question or suggestion, put in the comment section. I always read the comment, and in due course, I will record another video to answer your specific question. If this video or this story has been truly useful to you, please let us know by sticking your beautiful thumbs up. If you dislike it, please mark it down. If you think this is an essential tutorial that can help other Elliott Wave traders, feel free to share it on Tumblr, Google+, Twitter, and also on Facebook. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel today. Click on the notification bell, ring the bell, all right? So anytime we record a new video, you will be the first person to be notified. So this will conclude our discussion today. Elliott Wave trading story, telling one more time, wave trading story. To summarize the video, usually during the first wave, we see a surge in trading volume, well above average trading volume. And then at the end of the second wave, there's another surge. And then the third wave begins, price going out, fourth wave, fifth wave. But during that time, third and fourth and fifth wave, we have a lighter average trading volume. And then when the correction begins, we see again one more surge, alerting that the first buyers are coming out. All right, now the correction is completed, bringing the price to the sweet spot Fibonacci trading zone, or correction bringing the price to the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement zone, or a specific corrective wave is completed, flat correction, a zigzag, or complex correction, WSY wave is completed. Now we see again another surge in trading volume, alerting us when the market is now ready for a new trend, then a new commerce begin again. Then we talk about a new trend. But when we are talking about a new trend, a cycle is completed, an Elliott Wave cycle is completed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. The first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 becomes 1, and the corrective phase becomes 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, or corrective phase completed. We say 1, 2. And now we are again talking about another third wave again. End of the second wave, which was the corrective phase, we'll see again another surge in trading volume, all right? And again, price goes up. And we say a trend is completed. And then we say correction. Then we see again at the end of that third wave, we see another surge in trading volume forming the fourth wave, okay? And then we say correction of a higher degree, all right? And when that correction is completed, again another surge in trading volume, alerting that another impulse is underway. And now we see again another move out, we see another trending phase. Now that trending phase that we are talking about become the fifth wave of the bigger cycle. One big trend, one big correction. One big trend, one big correction. And then one big trend, and the mightiest of the correction will begin. Now the bigger cycle is closing down, all right? That bigger cycle also become a mini cycle of a mega bigger cycle. The story goes on and on and on and on, my friend, until one day, all right, we all stop playing this game of Elliott Wave trading. I hope I have waken you up with this story today, and then you will remember it when you are trading the Elliott Wave principle or the wave pattern, or you are forecasting the market using the Elliott Wave principle. There's nothing new upon this earth. What has happened before is likely to happen again. As an Elliott Wave trader, as a fractal predictive fractal traders, we can take advantage of that in the financial market to time the market and to get something out of this messy market. Happy trading to you all, and I will speak to you soon. As always, I enjoy recording YouTube video. If you have any suggestions, put in the comment section. Happy trading to you all, and thank you for watching. We are the TSTW24 traders talking about Elliott Wave trading story. Telling one more time, okay, wave trading story. Thank you for watching.